sensitive? Why everybody so sensitive? Does anybody even give? We feeling babies up with medicine. Yeah. Ooh, sipping on juice, sitting in the coupe, thinking about school, thinking about you. Come through, sniffing on blue, sniffing on.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Mohead, aka Rob Savage, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. Before we get started, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because today we have a very special guest who goes by the name of
JB Samson.
Y'all give it up for JB Samson.
Thank you, man.
How you doing today, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's great to finally have you on the couch, on the chair.
Thank you, man. I like chairs. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. Before we get started, look at that camera right there and let the people know what it is that you do.
This camera right here? Oh, well, my name is JB Samson. I'm a musician, singer, songwriter, rapper, producer, and whatever else I need to be. So.
Awesome, man. He's great at it, man. Great at it. I was just telling you off camera. I'm a fan of your album, your project.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very dope. You're very dope. How'd you get started with that?
With the album or music in general?
Music in general.
Music in general. I heard 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. I heard Many Men when I was like 11. Yeah. And I was like, this is it. That's the short answer. That's the short answer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So was your early music kind of a little more like aggressive?
Yes and no, but absolutely not at the same time.
Yeah.
I was trying to be aggressive, but I was like 12, so it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then I discovered Lupe Fiasco when I was like 14, and that was just like, okay, I'm definitely going to be a rapper.
Yeah.
And so I started pretty much like remixing every Lupe song possible, and then like just rewriting his albums, basically.
Damn.
And then I discovered Kid Cudi. That was a whole thing. Somewhere in between there, I discovered Kanye and T-Pain. That was a whole other thing. I discovered John Mayer sometime after that. It's crazy influences. And I think after a while, I was like, I knew as a teenager, like I really wanted to do it, but I was too scared, too nervous. Poor circle, not enough encouragement, not enough confidence. And then one day, sometime after I graduated, I just decided, I want to do this, so might as well try. And then I started trying, and people started saying I was good. So I was like, might as well make an effort.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's First of all, you said Lupe Fiasco. You were remixing Lupe Fiasco's music. It's crazy. First song I ever recorded was a remix to "Daydreaming" by Lupe Fiasco.
Bro,
Lupe
that song
don't
is
get
beautiful.
enough credit, man.
It's weird. So many people talking about Lupe done fell off. Like, no, he didn't fall off. You guys just aren't listening.
Exactly, bro. He's independent now. You gotta go look.
His music is so, like, his last couple albums have been just as great as some of his earlier albums.
Exactly.
And a lot of people aren't. It's too dense for a lot of people. I say that.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't really ready.
Right. We're not gonna get too deep into Lupe right now, but still, Lupe is dope. You mentioned all your influences. Do you have any other influences?
Kid Cudi was a major influence. Like, hearing Man on the Moon, End of Day was just one of those things where it's like, I need to do this.
Yeah.
Like, he showed me I can do this, John Mayer, I love just his work on the guitar. I can't play guitar like that, but John's a big influence on just like whenever, like, my singing, songwriting, and sort of my acoustic style whenever I do stuff like that. Kanye, obviously, because like no one's not influenced by Kanye.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just that's not a thing. And a lot of new people, honestly, that I like just love. Like, I love Dominic Fike. I think he's great, super cool, like sort of indie guy. The list is long. I could go on, but that's always the case with artists, man. We always got a lot of influences, man. And number one influence is Prince. Hands down.
Yeah. Prince.
Hands down.
Yeah, straight
For
up.
sure.
JB Samson, I'm assuming that's your real name. Like,
That is almost my real name. JB is,
initials.
more so initials.
Of course,
And
yeah.
Samson just made sense to me. Samson was the character in the Bible that I felt like I had the most in common with. And so it was not on like a aesthetic level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't muscular like that.
Right.
But more so just from like, he had issues with self-esteem, lust, and just women. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always had problems with just like people and women. Those are his biggest issues. And I identify with that. I was like, yeah, I felt that. You know what I'm saying? When Delilah came at him, I was like, I felt that. So, yeah.
Talk to us about your latest project, Overt Thoughts 2 Infinity Loop.
Overt Thoughts 2 Infinity Loop. My shortest title yet. Maybe not, I don't know. That project sort of just came about from me just making songs here and there in the midst of just a season of like, life is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just constantly finding myself in what felt like this ongoing loop of just the same thing every day, life feeling monotonous, not sure how to break out of it, dealing with a lot of mental and emotional chaos, that sort of thing. And just here and there writing songs about it, and then one day realize I'm like, oh, this could, this is something. And I think it was really only like maybe like 2 or 3 songs that I like started writing, and then I think I sort of just took a break, and then at some point, out of nowhere, the other like 4 songs just showed up, and I finished like the whole thing in like maybe 8 months. As far as just like the hardest parts of it, you know what I'm saying? And then like the last few months I spent doing finishing touches, and yeah.
I think, first of all, like I said, I'm a fan of the album. I think one of the things that connected with me was the emotional honesty of it, man.
Thank you, man.
And I think that's always good because everybody, I feel like, was kind of feeling like they were in a loop or feeling stuck at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it came at like a perfect time,
Especially in these COVID times.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
so,
everybody's feeling the same thing.
Yeah, so it definitely felt like you were speaking. I don't know if everybody had the same experience, but it felt like you were speaking to me or saying some of the things that I wish I could say.
Well, see, I was hoping that would be the case. Like the intention is to be cathartic for myself. Like I just got to get it out. Like whether anybody listens or not, I just got to do it for my own mental. And then once it's out, the hope and the goal is for someone else to hear it, at least one other person to hear it and be like, yo, I felt that. That makes sense. I'm not alone. And so I'm glad that it worked.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a dope thing. Being a singer, rapper, songwriter, producer, which one of those do you feel like is your lane, your main focus? If you had to pick one.
Yes. Main focus. That's a tough one because at some point one's going to follow the other, Form follows function. It's one of those things. So it all sort of just, I guess, it's like a package deal sort of thing. But if I had to pick one, I guess maybe I'd be a vocalist. I don't know. That's hard to choose.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's tough, man. But like I was telling the guy before, I kind of feel like when you, I hear a lot of people say when you do all those things, a lot of people don't distinguish it. Like it just feels like just one thing.
Yeah, like I'm honestly like Donald Glover is one of my favorite people,
Favorite
aka Childish Gambino.
Time,
Amazing, just human being in general. Like I love that guy. And just seeing him do everything and then execute it with excellence every time, I'm just like, why would I not? You know what I'm saying? And like, obviously, like I'm not Donald. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Childish Gambino, but at the same time, like knowing that it can be done and finding out for myself that it can be done by doing it, due to having no choice but to, it's just one of those things where it's like everything just sort of like the pieces just fit together. So it just made sense for me to do all of it, at least for now.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. Talk to us about the song Stuck, the static version.
Man, Stuck is it's a very good song in my opinion. I love that song. I actually wrote that song. That's one of the songs that I ended up writing like a long time ago. Like I think I started making that beat probably like 3 years ago. Like 3 or 4 years ago, and then I started writing it around the same time, and then I finished it a little while later, and then I ended up doing like the full rest of like the production and the finishing touches the beginning of this year. And so it was just one of those songs where again, just pretty speaks to itself. I mean, I felt stuck in the same spot. I was sick of it. I was getting really annoyed, and the song just came to be. And it just made sense,
Yeah, man. It's a dope song.
Thank you, man.
This question isn't on here, but I want to know, what is a static Jedi?
A static Jedi is somebody who learns how to navigate through the noise of life.
Say that one more time, sorry.
A static Jedi is someone who learns to navigate through the noise of life. You know, like at the end of the day, we're constantly being bombarded with whatever sort of, hey, consume this, buy this, check this out. And like we're always getting something's always in our ear. And for me, it actually came from a book that I read. And this guy, Eric Samuel Tim, was basically talking about, yo, at some point, you got to learn how to just not listen to that junk. Because if you keep listening to it, it'll kill you, basically.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely. What current or future projects are you working on? You got an Infinity Loop, Overt Thoughts 3?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I don't want to claim it to be a trilogy just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Kid Cudi had to wait 10 years for Man on the Moon 3. So, I don't know. But I'm always working on something. So, there's something in the works. What it is, I couldn't really tell you because I'm always doing something. But also, I've got clothing that I'm working on, my Butterfly Effect apparel line. This is just one of the many designs that I've got going right now. So
where can we get that?
At butterflyeffectapparel.com.
Okay.
It's BTTRFLYEFFCT apparel. Gotcha. So like, don't put the U in there, don't put the E in there, and then leave out the the third E in effect. You know.
Got you. A little bit off of business. What's your favorite film? Like, what you watch?
Favorite film? That's tough. I love a good movie. God, I don't know if I can just pick one, so I'm gonna give you a couple real quick. Whiplash, great movie. You know what I'm saying? Whiplash is fantastic. J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller, they're fantastic. Nightmare Before Christmas will always be a classic. I don't know how anybody else feels, but I'm a huge Tim Burton fan.
Yeah.
So just about anything he does, I'm like, yeah, okay. And then Fight Club. Fight Club is also another classic. So, yeah.
Three classics right there.
Yeah.
It seemed like, Whiplash is a little new, but yeah, dope.
Just a few. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I got you.
I love a good movie though.
If you could work with one creative, dead or alive, who would it be?
Prince.
Easy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all give it up for
Absolutely.
Prince. Yeah.
I have the best music in the world. I don't care.
Yeah, you right, man.
Prince on the track, it's done. It's done.
Do you have any advice for anybody watching?
Just do it. Do you. Like whatever it is that you do, whatever is your thing, whatever your lane is, find it, stick with it, and just persevere. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. Somebody's not going to believe in you. That can't matter. Nice.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have anything? Is there anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't touch on today?
Focus on your mental health. That's the other part of it too. You gotta, if you ain't making sure everything's right up here, then you will be in trouble. And for me, that's a big part of why I do what I do. You know? So,
straight up, man. You got any final shout outs?
Shout out to y'all, HYLO Art Bar.
Appreciate you.
Rob Savage, thank you guys, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. Like, it's great what you guys are doing, giving independent artists a platform in the area. Like, I really appreciate it. I also have a show coming up tomorrow night at Curiosity Coffee Bar from 5 to 8. It's going to be a good time. I'll be joined by Majestic, Lamonte Foyer, and Makia Janae. It's going to be a great time. The event's being put on by Black Nerd Mafia. Shout out to Kwasi. And hosted by the ever amazing Tam the Vibe.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Tam. So y'all come out, man. Curiosity Coffee Bar tomorrow night from 5 to 8. It's going to be tight.
Yes, sir. That's for everybody in the crowd. Tomorrow night, 5 to 8. For everybody watching at home.
My first headlining show. Y'all might want to come check it out.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice.
And if you're watching this in the future, he already done killed the show, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's already done.
Appreciate it.
Last question. Are you going to bless this stage tonight with a performance?
Yes.
All right, then. Y'all give it up for JB Samson.
Do a little couple. Wow. stay stuck, y'all. Only way to find out is if you write it out. Otherwise, it ain't no writing out this record. Thank you. Appreciate it. Again, my name is Samson.
Yeah, you can wait for me. I can get it together. Try to get my together. You can wait for me. I can get it together. Go find